Good girl. Gentle. All right, Puppers. Puppers, no, no, no. Come here. It's your time to go inside. Come on, Puppers. No, gentle, gentle. Puppers. Gentle, gentle. Come on. Puppers, gentle. Puppers has to have her inside time. The dogs take shifts out here. Oh, she's sad. Look at her. Okay, see her? She's sad, but it is Holly's time to be out. Hi, babies. It's Holly's time to be out. And look at her. All right, let's go check horses. Hey, babies. Babies. Hi, honey. Here, my Mrs. Love. Hi, honey. How are you, beauty? Hello, Danetta. Hello, everybody. So if you are just jumping on, these are the horses. They are the star. They are the stars. This is Normie. That there is Mr. Moosta. If you're new here, everybody else, you guys know who everybody is. Hey, Jeannie. Hey, Robbie from Duluth. And Danetta's on. You guys, I wanted to share something ridiculous that I'm going to do. And you guys are going to all laugh at me. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to take maternity photos of Holly. And I know you guys are all thinking I'm an idiot. That's okay. I think I'm an idiot too. But I think they would be so cute. She's an expecting mama. And I liked maternity pictures. I think they're beautiful. And you're expecting and you're huge. And then you're showing off your baby. And I think it would be precious being rambunctious. She does not have her cone on. I keep a close eye on her and I let her take it off because the cone or even the inner tube are stressful for her. She just had eye surgery. Can you stop? I swear he's gonna end up with a broken leg because he's constantly sticking his leg through there and complaining if I don't give him treats. That one right there. Complainer, complainer, complainer. Constantly complaining. All because he didn't get a treat. Takes his foot. Look at him. Look at it to that foot. I'm just waiting for it to get stuck. Horses do the dangest things. We're locking you in there. Look, she's doing it over there on that gate. You guys need to calm the heck down. So here's Holly. And Holly has a little sweater on. And I want to take maternity pictures of her. And even with her eye condition, look at her eyes. You guys, look at her eyes though. We can see her eyes. We can see her eyes. Show us those eyes. I've seen her eyes more today than I have in the past 3 weeks. She actually opens her eyes and we can see eyes. It is so awesome to see her. So she had a surgery on both of her eyes. She had entropion in both eyes on the top and the bottom lid. So they had to shave around her eyes. But the stitches are healing. I'm being a little bit, people would probably call it reckless with not keeping a cone or something on her, but because she is pregnant, I'm trying to lessen her stress as much as possible. Here's Melody. Hi, Melody.
Hello.
That's Melody. She's going out to do horsey things. They would love a treat because they were very upset with me that I didn't give them one.
Oh, poor Mr. Moose.
Oh yeah, they're all having a fit. So she loves this. She got a new squeaker. It has like a water bottle or like some kind of bottle in the inside. She loves this. But I got her a little sweater. She seems to really like it. It seems to add confidence for her. I don't know why. She likes the sweater. So look at James. James, everybody isn't your friend, buddy. He does, he believes everyone needs to be his friend. So she's doing good. I've recently really been diving into what I need to do for her diet as she's pregnant. She's pregnant and should, by all regards, should be eating double the amount of food that she would normally get. Now that's when we're talking about kibble. I feed a raw diet, but there are things that I need to change in her raw diet. So I have a book, I had a book, and I gave it to someone. And now I need it again because I had memorized a lot of the stuff in there, but I didn't memorize the chapter and I didn't write down anything about the chapter about, sorry, I got something in my eye. I did not write anything about the chapter about pregnant dogs. I never thought I'd have a pregnant dog. About nursing dogs, I never thought I'd have a nursing dog. So, since I found myself in that position, I need to educate myself. And so I've been doing some research. Poor James, now he's over there with the horses, thinking he's a horse. He wants Melody to give him a horse treat. James! Oh, that cat worries me. So the thing that's great too is like she is still, look at that tail. Is your tail going? Your tail going? I love that she likes her sweater. All right, leave it. Good. There you go, go get it. It should be behind the door, otherwise I don't know. Yes. Hi, say hi to everybody. She's still active, which is great. Even with what's going on, she's still active. I love this on you. You look so nice in your sweater. And you're so happy in your sweater. I don't know what it is about this. Something about it makes her feel very safe and secure. My goodness, and you look so pretty. Yes. So, I've just been reading up on like what I need to change and what I need to add to her diet. So there's are a few things I'm going to slowly be adding. Spinach is number one. Hello, welcome. If you're new, welcome. If you want to like and subscribe, this is Holly. She's only been with me for about 3.5 weeks. She's a rescue. She's a golden retriever. She just got done having an eye surgery. And while in eye surgery, they found out she is indeed pregnant. We were told that she was fixed. She is not fixed, and she is expecting puppies any day. And so if you're new here, I have heard of a Thunder shirt. I have heard of them. I have heard of the Thunder shirt. And I looked into them once. She has made such progress since she came here that I didn't look into one too much for her because she's gained so much confidence here. But these are, I think, adorable. And the fact that she likes them reminds me of my old Holly because my old Holly liked them too. Say it's functioning like a thunder jacket. Yes, yes. So I only got her 3 weeks ago. And when I got her, I was told that she was fixed. I knew she was abused. I knew she was neglected. I knew she had a really hard life before I got her. She's only 4 years old. I did not know she was pregnant until 3 days ago. She is due to have puppies any day. Now, because she was neglected and not treated correctly, she's not nearly as big as she should be. And I'm just now starting to give her all the nutrition that a pregnant dog needs because I didn't know before. I had no idea. My vet had no idea. My vet saw her 2.5 weeks ago, and she did not know. It was very hard to tell. Now that I know and that I'm observant of it, I'm like, oh my goodness. But I've never had a pregnant dog, so I had no idea. No clue. Even the vet didn't know until she had already given her the anesthetic for the surgery and was already in process of surgery that she realized. And so it was kind of too late. The lady I got her from was a psycho. Just The fact that someone could treat a dog so poorly is just sad. But, oh, also she does have a microchip. So this little spot here, this is where her microchip was inserted. So when we originally did the GoFundMe, we received enough money for her eye surgery and there was some left over. So we chose to get her microchipped so that if anything ever happens, she can be identified that she belongs with us. So this spot here was for her microchip. Technically, she should have a cone or something on her neck, but because she is expecting, I am trying to have as much time, give her as much time without that cone or that bubble on her neck. So I'm letting her get breaks from it because she needs breaks from it. Keeping that on all the time, it's stressful. She's so happy right now without it, and she's not itching at her eyes. She's not rubbing them on anything. She's being such a good dog. So I can't leave her like this. Like if I have to go somewhere, I have to do something, and I can't watch her, then I have to put it on because I can't watch her to make sure that she doesn't screw up the stitching. Oofta, we got mosquitoes. Yeah, you're such a good girl. What to do? Should we throw it? Do you want me to throw it? I am glad that she is I am glad that she's active. That's really good. She honestly has more energy now that we've that I've really started focusing on giving her the correct nutrition and what she needs. She's definitely more active. But of course, she wasn't as active before because she was always hungry. She was always hungry and was just kind of mopey, but just wanted food constantly. Now I know why. And now, let's see, she'll have to eat again here. I'm feeding her, instead of like giving her big meals, I'm feeding her several small meals throughout the day. So to put things into perspective, I have a breakdown. I'll show you guys. Where's your toy? Yep, let's go. Mouse. Yay, good girl. Good girl, Holly. Yay, look at her. See, you can kind of tell, you guys. Now that we know, we can kind of tell that she's walking like, yep. So I got a breakdown of what this looks like for food. So, are we gonna sit on the couch? Yes, sir. Okay. All right. So, for food, Holly will need, and I feed raw food, 3 pounds of food per day. About 3 pounds of food per day. 2 pounds, which is about 70%, has to be beef, turkey, chicken, fish, eggs, pork. And that alternates from week to week. I don't do the same thing all the time. Organs are 10 to 15% of that. Organs would be liver, heart, kidney, spleen, what's the other one? Tripe, things like that. 10%-ish is veggies, pumpkin, mushrooms, blueberries, that kind of thing. I add, you want good fats for her. Good fat is important. So coconut oil is a good fat, and also sardines. Yeah, it's only 63 days. Isn't that insane? It's so quick. So I add, and then I'm also adding to this stack. So this is the breakdown of what I need to give her. But to that, I am adding a really good quality. It's Blue Buffalo is the brand. And blue buffalo, I started researching the foods. Blue buffalo doesn't have any byproduct. I don't want byproduct. I don't want pea protein. I don't want a ton of that either. There's certain things that you have to look for in your top ingredients if you're going to feed your dog kibble. I'm going to feed her some kibble, not very much at all, just a little bit. Her puppies will eat blue buffalo, and we're going to soak it in raw goat's milk. So that's the plan with the puppies. Of course, that's our tentative plan. It depends on what happens. We don't even know what's going to happen as far as puppies go. That's our plan. Guys, I started researching avocado because someone else recommended that I feed her avocado. Everything that I was looking at said avocado can actually be detrimental to dogs. I highly suggest doing research on avocado for dogs because that's what I did when I was suggested to give her avocado. I just started researching it, and a lot of red flags with avocados for dogs. So I probably will never touch that one. I am going to start incorporating spinach and some mushrooms into her diet. She also... But my sister, who does raw, gives her dogs avocado. So I don't know. She gives her dogs it and swears by it. So I don't know. Hi. Hi. Are you having a nice time? Look at that tail going. Look at that tail going. Yeah, so spinach and mushrooms I'm going to add, and I'm going to kind of cook them down some and mix them with egg. Because if you just try to give your dog mushroom or just spinach, they're not going to eat it. I like to cook things down in coconut oil and add egg and make kind of something like that. So I want to break it down. I don't have a specific schedule that I go by yet. I want to start getting it down pat. Like in the morning, we do this, this, this. Then we do this, then we do this. And I want to feed her 4 times a day. And since she's eating 3 pounds a day, I'll break that down and feed her 4 times a day. Hey, Sunny. Yeah, here she is. So if you guys weren't, this is her little vest. She is so cute in this, and she likes her vest. She looks so stylish in her vest. But you're not going to be able to wear the vest when you have puppies because that's not going to work for eating purposes. So I hate to say this, but at night the vest is going to have to come off. Or when the puppies come, you're gonna, sorry, no vest. Aw, Mom, are you kidding? So this is the setup that we have. So this is helpful. So when I go grocery shopping tonight, yeah, it's 6 o'clock and I gotta go grocery shopping. Grocery shopping takes me 3 hours and I gotta go to like 4 stores. But this is our setup. We were gonna put her in the garage. That did not happen because upon thinking about it and doing some research, I'm like, there's no way in heck I'm putting this dog in the garage. Not happening. The dog, Holly Dolly, is not going to be in the garage. This is where she's going to be, right here with our family, in our house. This is her box. This is her box. She has been rearranging this and moving things around. She knows that this is her spot. When she comes in here, she immediately lays down in it. She's been moving things around. Last night was her first night in here. She did great. And she spent the night in the box. We didn't make her come in here. This is where she wanted to be. So, yeah. So this is absolutely. It was one of those things where we were like, the garage. And then it was like, no, there's no way. She is a people person. She wants to be with her people. And this is quiet enough in here, but it's where I can keep an eye on her. I can keep an eye on the puppies. She's a people dog. No way she's going to go have babies in a garage. She's just not going to do it. Like she's not going to do it and be happy and be comfortable and feel safe. If she had to do that, oh, I'm sure she would, but she would be miserable and it would be horrible for her and horrible for her puppies and she would be sad the entire time. Not going to do that to her. And thank God my husband's very kind and caring and said, okay, I guess we can have them in the house, which is a lot to ask because we took up most of our laundry room. We had an entire thing here for clothing and he took the whole thing out so that we could fit this in here for her. So this is her spot. And then over here is her water. Keep in mind, this is our laundry room and our pantry. We don't have a huge house. We have 4 kids. So this is our pantry. This is our laundry room. And this is Holly's spot. This is a piece of linoleum that we got that goes underneath. It's easy to clean. And then in here mostly, except for this one is special and we want to keep it. But the rest of these things are kind of things that are more gross and that we can throw away. And then we'll have backup items. This is linoleum, so we're not worried about that. I have this one that can also be cleaned, and this is waterproof. And then I have backup pieces just in case. Oh, no worries, Sunny. No worries, Sunny. So this is her setup. It's cute. She likes to watch out this window. She likes to watch out this window and see the cats. But we only confine her in here at night. And the reason I do that is because I believe she was confined to a kennel and was left to go on like puppy pads and stuff to go to the bathroom. I don't believe she was let outside enough. So when she is in here or when she is in a crate, she will not have an accident. But if you let her out there and she goes out on the carpet, she will have accidents. Only if you leave her for longer periods of time. During the day, we have no problem because I just let her out. She also has an issue with garbage and trying to eat the garbage. And so it's just nicer to keep her. Also, a lot of times puppies come at night. So voila, it's a good thing for this to be, just be her spot at night. It's a safe spot and we know that she's safe. She's not going to get into garbage or things that she shouldn't. She's not going to have accidents on the floor. A whole bunch of things. It's just better for her to just be in here at night. And she likes it and she's comfortable. That said, here's her dish. And she hasn't had any vegetables yet today. So this is veg and this is raw turkey. Let's see, how the heck did I do that? So I have raw turkey, vegetables, and then I'll put an egg in here and mix the egg in. Cooked egg. Cook up an egg. All right. And I'll cook it with coconut oil. Now, I was doing some research on it, and one thing we don't want in the end of pregnancy is I'm getting too much calcium. Calcium can come from eggshells and bones, among other things. We don't want her getting too much calcium, which is something I didn't know. I'm a big fan of sending bones through the meat grinder and letting her have those. And so I'm realizing, oh, that's not a great idea. I don't want her having an overwhelming amount of calcium as she's getting ready to deliver. And so I'll be cutting that back. I have started already, but that's not going to be good for her to have that calcium. And also, a lot of times I'd throw the eggshells right in with the, in there and crunch up the eggshells, because normally you want your dog to get calcium, but there is such thing as too much calcium, especially with pregnant dogs. So, yeah, you can really overdo it. So, my sister is messaging me right now and she says, kale, give them kale. That's really good. So I think I'm gonna have to do that. Okay, so here's her egg. Add that. I probably won't add it now. I'll probably start with spinach and mushrooms, very small amount. And then, but kale is a good option too. I'll probably do one or the other, kale or spinach. So, got an egg in here. Mix that up. Then I'll show you guys what I have in here. Would be her Blue Diamond puppy food. Or not Blue Diamond, good grief. It's Blue Buffalo. So I have this little container in here, and I just take, this stuff is so high in, like, it has all the stuff she needs, and it doesn't have a bunch of byproducts. It's really a good quality. It's very expensive. Very expensive. So I'm just putting a little bit of this in there. I put a little bit in each one, and that's what the puppies will eventually get. Cranberries. Oh, I've never heard that one. I did hear blueberries. Oh, Melody, they like my hair. Melody did it. Melody styled it. Melody's sick, so she is home. She is home today. Melody is not feeling the greatest. So, and I always mix it up because the eggs are hot, and then you mix them with the raw food, and the raw food is cold, and I always mix everything up. And I also mix it up so that she doesn't pick through it. She gets everything. She gets all the vegetables. Otherwise, if you don't mix it, I've done that with puppers, and then puppers will just eat around the vegetables. And I want her to get those because they're important. I also do grains. I do brown rice, whole grain brown rice. Again, I have to get a schedule down of what I feed her when, because right now I have an idea and I give her that food, but I don't have it down like this at this time, this at this time, and that's what I want to do. I want to divide it into 4 feedings and have exactly what she needs to make sure that I get her everything that she needs and get her the correct weight of food that she needs. So without further ado, yes, this is Blue Buffalo for puppies. That is, Danetta, thank you for the reminder, you guys. When you're feeding, you have to feed pregnant and nursing dogs. Get that high quality puppy food, especially if you're not doing raw. That's so important. Now I'm giving her raw food, but on top of that, I'm giving her the really, really, really good quality designed for puppies, growing puppies food. The food that I'm starting to give her is what her puppies will get. I have convinced my sweet husband, sweet potatoes, oh great, yes. Greer, thank you for saying that, because that's another thing. I've been looking into like all the different produce items that dogs can have. Now, the vegetable only makes up about 10% of the diet, and so it's not a lot. And so it's like, it's not a lot, so I can alternate different things, but sweet potatoes great, and they're so easy to cook, so easy to make, and sweet potatoes are good for us. Like, we like sweet potatoes too. So, without further ado, I'll show you guys how she likes her food. Are you gonna eat laying down? She's eating laying down. I've never seen her eat laying down before, guys. This is a first. Yes, I have heard that about squash too. That squash is really well. Gosh, girl, you know, honestly, when I was pregnant, if I could eat laying down, I'd do the same dang thing. I just have never seen her do this before. She always eats standing up. Look at her. Her tail. Thank you. Are you happy? So good? You're a good girl. You goofball. She is such a goofy dog. Oh my gosh. The great thing about it here too is like we have farmers markets and like or a lot of organic options and people that like sell produce. So that's kind of a nice thing here is we have tons of options like that that are like locally grown. Yeah, isn't it neat to see her eyes? I don't know if you guys can see these, but we can actually see eyes now. Yeah, we can actually see your eyes. That's so funny. Which ones? Oh yeah, I didn't find any. I would look today at Walmart and they didn't have any. So I'll have to see if they have any at Woodman's. Was it good? Was it good? So good, Mama. It was so good. I'm glad it was good. Well, she definitely loves the food. We don't have, did you speak slowly? Oh, speaking slowly is very hard for me. I speak mostly fast. Thank you, Heather. We love her. She is such a sweet dog. She does not have a problem eating. Raw food is her favorite. Now, I don't know if you guys know, when we got her, she was on an IM's dog food, and she never ate it, ever, here. It was like day 2, and she hadn't touched her food, and I was like, you can't not eat, dog. Like, she wasn't touching her food, and I thought maybe it was just the stress of moving and stuff. But I was in the process of feeding Puppers her raw food, and I was like, this dog needs to eat. So I put down some raw food, and that was it. Like, she devoured it, and she would only eat my raw food. She wouldn't eat any kibble mixed at all. So had I known she was pregnant, I wouldn't have done such a drastic diet change. I would have tried everything to mix it and slowly, but I didn't know she was pregnant, and she wouldn't touch her kibble, and I was just like, this dog needs to eat, and she loved the raw food. She had no adverse reactions to the raw food, none. No vomiting, no diarrhea, no bowel issues, nothing. There was no reaction to the raw food at all. She did amazing from the beginning. Again, I probably would not have, I would have somehow tried to make her go slow in her adjustment if I knew she was pregnant. But I didn't know that, and she wouldn't eat, so I just wanted her to eat. Yes, and she wouldn't eat her food, but she was constantly trying to dig in the garbage. She was constantly trying to eat garbage. So, she was hungry. There's just some dogs know if there's something about the food that upsets their stomach or that they don't like, they don't want to eat it, because dogs aren't stupid. If they keep eating and keep getting sick or don't feel good after they eat, they're not going to want to eat the food. And I mean, this is like, man, she puts down anything raw I put in front of her. She puts it down. She's just such a champ. I know. She's looking at the bowl and looking at my hand. She's like, are you going to give me more? So today I think this is the 5th time I fed her, and I'll probably feed her one more time before bed. And that'll probably equal about the 3 pounds that she's supposed to get. When I get my meat, so I'll go grocery shopping tonight and I'll get my meat and my vegetables and stuff. And then I'm going to break down what she eats at what time of day. And she's going to have little bags with her food in it so I can keep track. Or like I'll measure out her, how many pounds is it? X amount of pounds that she gets a day of her meats, and I'll put them all in a bag. And then I know that within the day she has to eat that bag of meat. And then I'll divide up like her grains and all of her other stuff, and then I'm gonna figure it out. But I haven't done that yet, but I know what she needs. I just haven't figured out how I'm gonna break it down. Garbage sometimes is pretty good. Yes and no. She got into tinfoil, so she was like eating the tinfoil one time because it was hard because we were getting used to her. She's a new dog. We didn't put the garbage. Then we learned to put the garbage up, but now she doesn't even smell the garbage. Now that I've started like giving her full meals, she doesn't even smell the garbage. Before she was always going over there. Well, now it's like she's getting the nutrition she needs. She's getting the food she needs. She doesn't even check the garbage out. So I feel bad because the only reason she was doing that was because she was hungry. She's how many babies does she have in here? I mean, look at her little, she is quite pregnant. I mean, we didn't notice before, but now it's like so obvious. It's like, oh man. Yes. All right. I should probably shut up, stop talking, and go grocery shopping and get dog food. I've felt it. I have not seen it. I've felt it. But I think is it. You know, I don't even know what I'm feeling for, but I don't know if I've what is the word? Alliterated? What is the word, Melody? Reiterated. I don't know if you guys have, if I've told you, but this dog is a Velcro dog. She is stuck to me. When I'm home, she is with me. She likes to follow me everywhere. And I've had to leave her in the house when I'm going out to do the horses because she wants to come with me, and the horses can be a little bit snippy, and I don't want something to happen to her, for her to get kicked or have something happen. And she moves a little slower because she's pregnant. So sometimes I have to keep her in the house. She can't come with me to do the horses. And she gets very upset. Oh, I wish my phone is about to die and it's 6:30 at night. I'm already gonna be like shopping like very, very late. Hey, Melody, can you do me? What? No, you cannot. You are very sick, my dear. Melody, I don't think it's a good idea. You are not well. Poor Melody. All right, so, what? Yes, I need you to let her out. But I might actually be able to, because I still haven't finished my grocery list. My grocery list is very short, and this many groceries will not last 6 people a week. So, everybody, I hope you guys all have a good night. I'm going to try to get this done. I feel like I'm going to get over there and be like, I don't want to go grocery shopping anymore, but I need to do it. I need to get it done. We got to hide this from Peter. Peter's birthday is coming up, and There's some stuff for his birthday in here, so I need to hide it because I don't want him to come home and see it. I need to take a sweatshirt because it's always freezing in the store. All right, guys. Everybody, if you have not liked, subscribed, if you're new, I don't know who's new. If you're new, like, subscribe. I also wanted to throw out there, I did put items on the Amazon wish list because people requested me to put puppy related items or items for Holly on my wish list. They are on there. I added some stuff. The thing is, I don't know exactly what I'm gonna need, and I know that people are kind and want to give, and so I found some stuff that I'm like, yes, we will. I mean, yes, I'm pretty damn sure that's something we can use. But I can add items as I'll add items as we need them, but I put it's in the Amazon wish list is on my page currently on my post. I did a post about it. So if you want to, don't feel obligated, but if you would like to, that is where you can do it. Oh, keep yourself healthy. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much. Feel better soon, Melody. Melody, everybody says to feel better soon. She says, I hope I do too. Yeah, it sucks because she wants to do things, but she doesn't really want to study for a science test right now, but okay. I have to find my pen. Everybody take care. Have a great night, and I'll probably see you tomorrow. Pen. Melody, are we in a lack of pens these days?
No, I see one right
Where? Oh, yeah, I was using it over there. Darn it. Thank you, my dear.
You're welcome. She didn't go anywhere.
Oh, okay. I can take her out. Oh, I'm still on alive. Hello, everybody. I thought I shut it off.
I noticed. I was just like,
Okay. Sorry, guys. That little tidbit was free. I forgot that I was live. Everybody take care. Have a good night. I completely spaced that one. Oh, I feel like an idiot. Oh, well. I'm not going to be live anymore because I'm shutting it off. Everybody have a good night.